Hey, good morning, everyone. This is warm up 317. As you can see today, I'm actually not in my normal space. I'm actually down here visiting my sister and my dad. And I just wanted to talk about a book by James Clear called Atomic Habits. You've heard me talk about it before, but there's a specific part in there I think that's very important as we move into 2021. We set these goals for the things that we want to do and, our activities for the day, our activities for the week. And then we find that some people, they don't do them, right? And they don't do them because life gets in the way. And so he kind of talks about this. He says, how to stick to the things you want to do when life gets chaotic. And it's interesting because that can happen whenever. We don't know, right? Because sometimes life is unpredictable. There's things that pop up that get in the way of us sticking with our habits. And so he kind of breaks it down into three things. And I got some notes here on it. So the first one is this, is just simply plan for chaos. Plan for the fact and don't get disappointed and know that sometimes days aren't going to go the way you want them to go. That's just how life works, right? And so the biggest part is this is why it's so important to have a schedule. To have a schedule and have something that's set in your calendar so you know that if I was supposed to do it at 10, where are my open spots for the rest of the day? But most of us, we don't do that, right? We don't have a set schedule. So number one is plan for chaos. Number two, I love this one, reduce the scope, right? Reduce the scope, but stick to the schedule. Reduce the scope, but stick to the schedule. So what does that mean? So let's say that I get up really early in the morning, but something gets in the way, something happens. Maybe one of my kids have something going on with their schoolwork and it pulls me away from the things, my schedule, right? So I still need to get that stuff done. So I'm going to reduce the scope. Guess what? You know what? I can't actually listen to an entire podcast today, so I'm just going to quickly read some pages. I'm going to quickly read a news article that I get, or an email that I get from James Clear that's just on one topic. Or you know what? Something got in the way of my running in the morning. I can't do my full run, so I'm just going to do sit-ups and push-ups. I'm still going to stick to my schedule, but I'm going to reduce the scope. So reduce the scope, but sticks to the schedule. That's the second one. The third one is this, the if-then technique. So, and I wrote a couple examples here. So for example, if I don't have time to run tomorrow morning, then I'll run in the late afternoon. If I don't have time to write my notes this morning, then I'll write my notes after dinner. Do you see the if-then statement? Because here's the challenge. Most of us will allow the chaos to happen and then we just don't do it at all. So what we're going to do is reduce the scope, stick to the schedule, and use the if-then statement. If I can't do it now, then I'll do it later today. If I can't do it this amount of time, then I'll do it this amount of time. If I can't do my full rowing in the morning, then I'm just going to do my push-ups and sit-ups. You guys, reduce the scope, stick to the schedule, think about the if-then. I'm going to put a link to his article so that you can read it, but I hope that was helpful because my goal is this. You guys, win your days. Your days are your life in miniature. Even if you can't do everything you want to do, don't beat yourself up. Use the if-then, reduce the scope. All right, make it a great day. Be awesome and help somebody. Talk to you guys later.